Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee with Lisa. I'm Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp. It is Sunday, October 15th, 2023. Thank you so much for joining me. No matter when you're listening to this, if it's Sunday morning or at any time through your week, I appreciate you so much. For those that are new to this podcast, welcome. Please be sure to check out my website at lisahopp.com. That's lisahopp.com for all about my work. All about my upcoming events. I'm making some changes in my work, going to be offering more coming up in the way of healing tools. And also on YouTube, there are a couple of other channels that I have not been adding to over the last months as I've been concentrating on some healing. But I'm going to get back in the swing of things with that again. And one of them is the Haunted Suitcase, and I am going to be adding to that channel soon, as well as, I believe it's called Manifest Yourself. It's under, if you're listening to this on YouTube, it is under aligned channels. I believe it's Manifest Yourself. Yes, I know I should know that. And I'm going to be adding some inspirational truth videos, recordings to that upcoming. I'm getting inspired. I'm getting restless. I want to add. I want to serve in that way. It's fun. It helps me. So I know it will help you to be able to have access to content that teaches you, inspires you, helps you to navigate this life. So stay tuned and I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it really starts happening, but it will be very soon. And for those of you who are also on Facebook, I have a business Facebook page under Lisa M. Hopp Spiritual Coach and Medium. Please follow me there and like. I also list upcoming events there. And Monday through Friday, I try to list inspirational, truthful statements on there as well to help you, again, start your day. Or, I find it's perfect timing. So it's not even about starting your day. Everything I pretty much do with my work is inspired. It's channeled. And so when I post something, it's because I've been inspired to do so or nudged to do so. And it's usually not about one person. So if you think, oh, she's talking to me now, yes, I'm talking to you and probably dozens of others. And sometimes to me too, all right? It's just sometimes we need to hear something on a particular day that helps us take that next step forward. And so that page helps to do that. It's a positive page, and as it should be. And so go there too. Also, I'm on Instagram. Now, Instagram, I have to confess, I don't know much how to post on Instagram. I don't know how to post a little video or whatever on there. I tried before. I wasn't successful. But again, it is a place that I tend to follow up on Facebook with an inspirational post. Usually it's a picture. So go there. I'm under there, Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp. So again, another reinforcement, and at some point, would love to actually do real-time more pictures of me and perhaps some short videos as well at some point. I have to learn a little bit more about how to access that. If you're here on YouTube, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm kind of stuck in my followers right now, as hasn't really risen. It goes up, one, down, one, up, one, down, one. And it's not ego-based. The more you have, the more people you reach. And so it's good. It's a good thing. So if you feel that you connect with what you've heard today, if it makes you feel good, if you know it's truth within your gut, anyway, if you think it would help someone, please do subscribe and like it. I just would appreciate it so much. And so that's the homework. Now on to the topic of the day. Well, I think many times we think in this world, in living this everyday life of ours, that we don't have much power, that change happens from the outside to us, but it's not really the truth. The truth is, and it is the topic, you can be the change, and you are the change that not only happens in your own personal world, but to the world at large. Everything starts on the inside. It is how you feel. If you have peace on the inside, peace will flow to the outside. And you would say, but it's just me, I'm one person. Yes, it may be a trickle, but honestly, most of the time, especially during this week, these times, you're not the only one. You're not the only one that is wanting to manifest better. So it is group consciousness. And so you would think, well, if I work on peace on the inside, will it really matter in what's happening in the Middle East, in Israel, in Gaza? And the answer is yes, because you're not the only one. There's a large group that want peace, that know that everyone deserves peace, deserves to not live in fear, deserves to live a full, abundant life. So it starts with you. Just like Michael Jackson's song, The Man in the Mirror. It starts with you, looking at the man in the mirror. And you are that person. If you want wealth, it starts within. If you want health, it starts within. It can be an undertaking. You know, let's go to peace first, because that's what matters the most right now. Because if you were to be asked, what do you want the most in life? Generally, you will pick something that would cure it, perhaps, or is a symptom of it. For instance, if you ask for $1 million, it's not really what you're asking for. You're asking for peace. You're asking for freedom. You're asking not to have stress, right? So that's what you really want. And you think that particular way will give it to you. And we think that, some people think, through our history, too many have thought that by committing war, you bring peace. War is not the way to peace. Peace is the way to peace. War, at some point, comes to a conclusion. It comes to where we can't go any further. You may call it a win, but generally it's just a lack of moving forward. And so now we have peace. But as long as we're at war, we cannot have peace, because destruction, destruction, destruction. And humankind just so easily goes to destroying itself as often a first step. And it is, isn't it? Even if you have peace talks usually come after. Now, peace is not just about global and about destruction and about war and about killing and violence. Peace is what we want to feel as we go about our everyday lives. We want to feel the peace of not worrying about finances, of not worrying about health, of not worrying about our loved ones and how they are, our children, our parents, whomever we care about. Peace is multifaceted. And you have more power than you realize. As I've said, more power. And it's not always easy to get to a place of peace. But what you are on the inside is what you see on the outside. And sometimes it's simply about letting it go. And I don't mean letting it go in a head way, meaning with your head in a false way, and I'll just let it go. And you're not letting it go. You feel it in the bosom of your belly. You feel it in your heart area, and that's not letting it go. But can letting things go heal and bring peace? Absolutely. But you have to do it fully. You have to do it in the largest way. So how do you today bring peace to this world? Feeling peace within yourself. Feeling peace about who you are. And accepting and loving yourself and where you are right now in this moment as you listen to this. Feeling good about you. Knowing that you're in the moment and that everything at this moment is all right. It's all right. And that no matter what, you can be all right. And you most likely will be all right. Because you've been all right before. And you'll be all right again. And just centering yourself. And feeling good. And looking for something to feel grateful for. To be happy about. Maybe your football team is playing today. Maybe like my area. Your baseball team has gone to a championship and you're excited. Get excited. Feel happy. It's okay. It's all right. Perhaps you just want to enjoy this fall weather and the leaves, if you have fall, where you are, if that is your season right now. The leaves are blowing around. The pumpkins are out. The plants are out. The mums. Maybe you're going on hay rides. Enjoy life in the moment and really embrace it with a gratitude, with a love. And appreciate those who want to be a part of your life. And get it that people sometimes don't. Not the way you want them to. People are human. So human with the senses. And they have their stuff going on. And it's okay. What I want to say about it is, don't take it personally. Because oftentimes, how someone is treating you is not personal to you. And for those of you who have been greatly harmed, that is not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about the everyday relationships in our life. The family, the friends, the co-workers. Those that you want to be able to count on and sometimes can't. And being grateful for those you can count on. And really appreciating that and knowing it shows you how lovable you are. But know how lovable you are. No matter what, because another person will not always help you to feel that way. Most of the time, probably not, right? Because they're going through their own life, their own livelihoods, their own predicaments. We always want to look out to others for approval of who we are. We want them to tell us we're all right. It's not their job. It's our job to know we're all right, to know our value, to know we're lovable, because you are. You are lovable by the very birthright of your existence. You don't have to earn it. It's better to be kind, grateful, blessed, to know you're blessed. Then you get more blessings, they multiply. I saw earlier today, where I was having my breakfast and my coffee before I got on to do Sunday morning coffee with Lisa. I saw a post of someone posting about we're all sinners. We're all flawed. And the thing is, yeah, we have human frailties. We feel we're living in this thick world. where our senses are on overtime. But you come from a realm that feels that you are perfect, that accepts you, where you are adored. Don't let another human being tell you you're not good enough, because it's not true. You are more than enough. You are more than good enough. And live life on your own terms. Meaning, if you don't want to do something, don't do it. If you do, do it. Because through these moments, you are giving yourself self-love, which brings you peace. Feel love for yourself and then flow it out to others. When you see something on the news, send it love. Send it peace. Send it healing. Take care of yourself through all of this time. Self-care, self-care. That is how you bring peace out into the world. You don't bring peace out into the world by getting riled up, angry, stressed, worried, adding to the chaos. The chaos within you adds to the chaos on the outside. So you must take care of that. It is better for you, and it is better for mankind as a whole. Someone posted the other day that they would love to wake up one day and hear that there is peace on earth. Well, that's coming, brothers and sisters. That's coming. And you may not see it coming today, but it's on its way. We are all moving towards that. And you do your part by embracing peace within, embracing love within. And please stop looking to another human being to fix it for you, to save you, to make you feel that peace, to make you feel that love. It is your job, as it is my job. And do we slip off? Yes, we slip. We're human. We want to know we're loved. We want to know we're cared for. We want to know we're valued, sure. But honestly, the first step, the 12 steps, are always with you and healing yourself. When we are triggered by something, no matter what it is, it means that we need to heal something. It's an alarm system for us. It is informational. I've learned that when I have a reaction to something that is just something within me that I need to take care of, and I go to work on it, and it makes me thrive. It makes me happier. It makes me feel more peace. It makes me have access to joy. Yes, people will do, but they don't always realize they're doing, and that is one of the miraculous blessings of our review when we pass. We get to be first person in other people's lives. You get to be first person of a spouse or a child or a parent or a friend or a coworker. You get to see your impact on them and what they were really meaning to do, where they really were. You get all the information. You get to see what those words meant to them, what they were thinking, as I said, all of it. And that's amazing because we don't get that here fully. We throw out our words. We assume a lot. And that's not always the case. I've learned, not always, but I've learned in recent times to expand out when something occurs. What more could be going on here that maybe is not being shown to me? Could they be going through something right now where it just seems like maybe there's something more direct? And so, expand out your picture. Is the person at the store that's not being kind to you? Could there be something going on in their life? Maybe they're not nasty by nature. No, it's always the case, by the way. There's always something that they're going on, that they're dealing with. And with more intimate relationships as well. And if you are one that's greatly affected by world events right now, and many are, envision and feel peace. That there is that calmness, that healing. Feel it within you and see it overflowing out to the all. And it's not just about matters of war and destruction. By the way, this is needed a lot coming up to form peace within and send it out, because next week's going to be something beyond too. But it applies also to wealth and health, as I said, and love, relationships. You cannot have peace in a relationship if you do not have peace within yourself. Because you'll have an expectation of fighting, and so you get fighting because you get back what you put out. Even if you're not saying it, if you're feeling it, if you're expecting it, you get it. If you do not have peace about where you are financially, if you're worrying about bills, if you're worrying about not having enough, if you talk about being able to not be able to afford something, not being able to go on a trip, not being able to quit your job, you will only get more of that. Work on those thoughts. Work on those feelings more, those emotions. What happens on the inside appears on the outside. It may take you years, but it will. I've said this before, if you're a consistent listener, and this is not a promotion for gambling, but the average amount of time it is said for a lottery winner to manifest winning, because most manifest winning is 3 years. Well, 3 years, wow, that's a lot of diligence. That's feeling that you have already won, already are rich, already are wealthy for 3 years before you see it. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter, yes. Sometimes it is shorter. It's about alignment. And a little trick. Detach. Don't look for it. Let it go. Feel wealth. But don't look for the means of wealth, and you'll get it sooner. That's why. And it applies to relationships. When people say, I stopped looking and then I met them. Yeah, you weren't looking. You felt you had it. You are happy, or you're happy without it. You felt peace. You felt joy. And then plop, there they are. It works in every way. Health. You feel healthy within. And that can be something, because health matters can come with discomfort. And, I know the discomfort. And having to work around it when it's taking you over physically. But as much as you can get out of your body, and I mean naturally with that, more meditations, feeling healthy, walking around like it's done. I've done this and I've gotten the results. But yes, sometimes there's obstacles, but getting over the obstacles brings miraculous things. And so, go at it. You're worth it. What you feel within, you can see with on the outside. I wanted to say you can see without. And Neville Goddard has said that. It's very important to know, mankind, we're getting it as a large mass, but a lot of us still don't get our power. You don't get your power, I bet, entirely. I bet that you still wish and hope. And it's okay to have faith. Actually, faith is very good. Faith is it brings intention. It helps you to stick with your work, to feel that peace, to feel those feelings that you know work. But many times we still believe in luck. We still think some prayers are answered and some aren't. It's not true. All prayers are answered. And it's always a yes. But you have to be a yes. If you don't think you're worthy of your answer, then it's a no. But there's no one keeping it from you intentionally and cruelly. It's not like somebody else got it and you don't because God liked them more. It's not like that at all. It's about alignment. You ever met someone you're like, well, I've heard this actually. Let me use this example. I've heard people say when someone hits a lottery, I hope they're a nice person. Why? They aligned with it. It doesn't matter to heaven if they're... See, heaven doesn't play favorites. Everyone is loved equally no matter who they are. That comes down to judgment. Judgment above my pay grade. Nope. It doesn't matter if you're good, bad, evil, no matter what. If you align, you get it. So when you don't align, you're holding yourself back. You're denying yourself. So align. Align with those feelings within it, peace and wealth and health and love. And you align through feeling it within yourself first, and then looking at another and feeling it for them. Even if they test you, feeling it for them. And feeling. Feeling is so important. And thinking. Make sure your thoughts are good. There are tools to help you. Meditations and mantras and affirmations and things to help you. I am peaceful. I am prosperous. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am healed. I am lovable. I am more than enough. If you live these every day and say them to yourself, the world becomes a better place. Yours and the global world. You are that powerful. Try it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember, peace within changes the world as a whole. Try it, however you can do it. It's easiest to feel gratitude, to live in the moment, to feel love, to look for what you love. That is the easiest. Thank you again. Please be sure to check out my website at lisahop.com. And as always, like, subscribe, share. Thank you for keeping me company for another Sunday. And I'll see you next time. Many blessings.